Dogworks Radio is sponsored by Alaska Dogworks. Check out their website at alaskadogworks.com. You can support this podcast on patreon.com/firstpawmedia.
This episode of the podcast is brought to you by First Paw Coffee Company, specializing in private label premium blend coffee. If you're serious about coffee, you should check it out. First Paw Coffee's passion is high-quality, small-batch roasted coffee. They take the extra time to taste and get everything perfect before they release new blends. They aim to bring you a cup of happiness each time you pour yourself some coffee. Find out more at ak.dog/free and enter for a chance to win some First Paw Coffee prizes, a book from our collection, and tote bag. One winner will be selected at random each month. That's ak.dog/free.
Pets, like their humans, had to adjust during the pandemic. As dog trainers, we have seen a stream of dog owners call us for training advice for what we call panic pandemic puppies. Many of these dog owners had plenty of time on their hands over the last year, and now they are getting ready to go back to work. And all of a sudden, they need to do something with their dog to make sure they are safe in their home, or shall we say, the home stays safe from destructive tendencies. On today's show, we are going to talk all about how pets need to return to a new normal routine that may include you being away from home most of the day.
From First Paw Media, sponsored by Alaska Dogworks Professional Canine Training Center in Anchorage, Alaska. This is Dogworks Radio, committed to families and their dogs to build lifelong and fulfilling relationships. Visit our website at dogworksradio.com. Now here are your hosts, Robert and Michele Forto.
Hello and welcome to Dogworks Radio. This is your host, Michele Forto, and I am the lead trainer of Alaska Dogworks. Here we help humans and their dogs have better relationships. On today's show, we are talking about pets adjusting to the new normal that may include you doing something that you may not have done for more than a year. Leave the house and go to work. Our dogs and other pets got used to people being at home most of the time, just as people learned how to juggle caring for their pets while also doing their jobs remotely. But now, with COVID-19 vaccinations picking up, if you have a pet, it's time to prepare them for your return to normal, whatever that may look like post-pandemic. And according to some animal experts, it's going to take time for them to adjust. Remember, they had to make adjustments too. Some pets had to make a real adjustment to the sudden 24/7 intimacy of people being home all day, especially in households with small children. Others were adopted during the pandemic. The overall percentage of U.S. households owning pets notched up to 56% in 2020, with 44% of households owning dogs, 25% owning cats, and 12% owning other pets, including fish, birds, small mammals, and reptiles or amphibians, according to Packaged Facts, a market research firm. Among current pet-owning households, 35% adopted pets in the 12-month period ending February 2021. Again, Packaged Facts. That means millions of pets have no sense of what normal life looked like before the pandemic. Humans need pets as much as pets need humans, experts say. Patches agrees. Start leaving them alone for a few hours at a time. So if you're planning a return to the office, Dr. Douglas Kratt, president of the American Veterinary Medical Association, recommends you start by leaving your pet for 2 or 3 hours at a time daily so they aren't caught off guard when you're gone for 8 or more hours a day. But don't fully change routines just yet. While you may be changing your routine, Kratt told CNN it's helpful to keep pets as close to their routine as possible and make sure that you're not forgetting things because you're into a new routine. Dr. Dana Varble, Chief Veterinary Officer for the North American Veterinary Community, suggests pet owners keep some of the habits formed during the pandemic, such as taking their dogs for a walk during their lunch breaks. Consider a pet sitter or dog walker if your new normal doesn't include time for that. Varble said, it may be time to rehire the dog walker or pet sitter you had before the pandemic, which can then give your pet some familiarity. Consider day training. Many pet owners do not know that there is an option for day training your dog while you are at work. It is sort of like a pet sitter where your trainer comes to your home a couple times a week, and instead of going on a walk, the trainer works with your dog on obedience commands. The added bonus to this is not only does your dog get out and get some exercise during the day, but they get to learn some new skills along the way. In fact, our company Alaska Dogworks is working on starting a day training program in the very near future. Head on over to alaskadogworks.com to check that out. Keep up the good habits formed during the pandemic, such as taking more walks with your dog. Petey loves walks as long as there are no other dogs nearby. In the last several years, we've done a lot of research that's shown that a lot of animals have a much more significant and longer lasting memory than we thought that they had before, Varble said. Realize that readjustment times will vary. Pets will need about 4 weeks to adjust to a new routine, Varble said, but noted that different animals are more adaptable than others. Cats, for example, she said, need longer and may show signs of stress for up to 6 months. Although they're a lot more independent, I think that they really, really thrive on routine. Regardless if you see unwelcome behavior in your pet, including vocalizing or shredding of toys, it's really important to stick with your routine, says Varble. But if you notice more harmful behavior, it's okay to correct it, she said. Leave some distractions around. I would suggest to dog owners to find fun distractions for their dogs while they're gone, such as leaving dog videos or easy listening music on. In fact, we have an entire playlist on our YouTube channel called Music for Dogs. Get your dog a new toy or food puzzle to keep them entertained as they adjust to less human interaction. These distractions can give your pet the comfort to be able to control access to all their basic needs. We urge you to understand the importance for dogs to have as much consistency as possible, and that small environmental changes can cause them to stress. Hey, you guys, have you seen those new pet dispensers and monitors? Our favorite is the NPet Smart Pet Camera Dog Treat Dispenser. It works on Wi-Fi, pet monitors indoors with two-way audio. That means you can talk back and forth with your dog. How cool is that? It has 1080p night vision, and the app control is compatible with Alexa for your dog or your cat. This nifty device has a fun pet treat dispenser. From the NPet Dog Camera app, treats are able to be given to your dog at varying distances, which keeps your pet entertained for hours. Just fill it with your pet's favorite treats, play a game of fun, and reward them for good behavior. Compatible with a variety of dry, crunchy dog and cat treats. There's a link to buy in our show notes. Keep an eye on any behavioral changes. Watch out for signs of separation anxiety. Watch out for sudden changes in your dog's normal eating routine and even destructive behavior while you are gone. Remember, your bond with your pet. Some of the changes of returning to in-person work and school will stress us out just as much as it stresses our pets. That's why experts say it's important to remember you need your pet as much as your pet needs you. Pets can help us manage our stress and keep our calm, Varble said. I think it's still important you celebrate your bond with your pet, your human-animal bond, as a great source of stress relief in your life. We are going to take a short break here, and when I come back, we're going to learn all about a little dog named a rat terrier.
We're living in uncertain times. If there is one thing we can be thankful for, that is the recent pet adoption boom. Shelters are being cleared out, and that means you may not know much about your new best friend. Alaska Dogworks virtual and on-site classes are the best way for you to build a lasting bond and learn about your pup, new or old. From setting up a proper routine to learning the commands and much more, Alaska Dogworks provides you with the resources to develop your dog into one of the best. Right now, Alaska Dogworks has an exclusive offer just for our listeners. Go to alaskadogworks.com now and use promo code DOGWORKS and save 20% off your training program at the time of your booking. Visit alaskadogworks.com and use promo code DOGWORKS to save 20% today. That's alaskadogworks.com and use promo code DOGWORKS at the time of booking.
All right, you guys, let's learn all about the rat terrier. Balanced, compactly built, rat terriers are tough but elegant looking. There are two size divisions: miniatures, which stand 10 to 13 inches at the shoulder, standards are over 13 inches, and as high as 18 inches. The smooth, shiny coat comes in varieties of pied patterns. Pied, a word borrowed from the Horseman's Lexicon, means comparatively large patches of one or more colors in combination with white. These smoothly muscled exterminators are constructed for the efficient movement required for a long day's work. Here's a breed that says up front what they're all about. Rat terriers are terriers bred to kill rats. A good ratter was standard equipment on old-time farms where a rodent infestation could mean the difference between having enough grain to last the winter and going hungry. But practical-minded farmers expected their dogs to be more than specialists, so RTs also earned their keep as all-purpose hunting partners, watchdogs, henhouse guardians, and sturdy childhood playmates. Here's some quick facts about the rat terrier. Their temperament is friendly, inquisitive, and lovable. The AKC popularity ranks them 86 of 197. Again, they are 10 to 13 inches tall for the miniatures and 13 to 18 inches tall for the standards. They weigh in between 10 and 25 pounds. They have a life expectancy of 12 to 18 years, and they are classified in the terrier group. The rat terrier was originally bred for ratting and farm work, a multi-purpose companion dog that is capable of hunting rodents and vermin above and below ground, and to course small game. He is a sturdy, compact, small to medium-sized party-colored dog, giving the appearance of elegance and fitness, denoting speed, power, and balance. Honorable scars or a couple of broken or missing canines or incisor teeth are not to be faulted. The rat terrier should do well on a high-quality dog food, whether commercially manufactured or home prepared, with your veterinarian's supervision and approval. Any diet should be appropriate to the dog's age. Some dogs are prone to getting overweight, so watch your dog's calorie consumption and weight level. Treats can be an important aid in training, but giving too many can cause obesity. Learn about which human foods are safe for dogs and which are not. Check with your vet if you have any concerns about your dog's weight or diet. Clean, fresh water should be available at all times. Grooming. The rat terrier's short, dense coat requires very little care to remain in good condition. A weekly once-over with a soft brush or hound glove will keep his coat healthy and glossy. A bath every month or so will likely be enough, depending on the dog's lifestyle. Rat terriers shed seasonally, during which time a shedding tool or rubber curry brush will help remove loose hair. The nails should be trimmed at least monthly. Keeping them short and neat, as overly long nails can be painful to the dog. Check his ears weekly and remove any excess wax and debris, which can cause ear infections. Teeth should be brushed daily if possible, using a toothpaste formulated for dogs. Some rat terriers can get sufficient exercise for their needs through indoor playtime, but most will thrive with daily walks and a bit of tennis ball chasing and other play in a fenced enclosure. They tend to do well with other dogs their size or larger. Earlier socialization is a must, and puppy training classes are recommended. The rat terrier has a strong prey drive, and they should never be allowed off lead, as most will not be able to resist the urge to chase when faced with a strange cat or squirrel. The rat terrier is extremely intelligent and trainable, although some can be stubborn and determined at times. They can excel in agility, obedience, rally, and other canine sports. They are unusually sensitive to intuitive and they love to please their owner. They thrive on praise and respond quickly to positive training methods. Most are patient and tolerant of children, but may be reserved with strangers. While they are one of the calmest of the terrier breeds, they are nevertheless high energy dogs who require exercise, daily walks, and lots of companionship. They are at their best as members of a human family. Rat terriers are generally very healthy dogs, and responsible breeders screen their stock for health conditions such as hip dysplasia, patellar luxation, which is loose kneecaps, Legg-Calvé disease, and cardiac and eye disorders. A conscientious breeder does genetic testing of all breeding stock with the aim of reducing the incidence of and ultimately eliminating health problems. Recommended health tests from the National Breed Club are cardiac exam, hip evaluation, ophthalmologist evaluation, patella evaluation, Legg-Calvé radiographic, and primary lens luxation. Did you know that the rat terrier is the AKC's 178th breed? The rat terrier is assigned to the terrier group, and as of 2006, the AKC has allowed the breed to compete in the Earth Dog tests.
So earlier, you learned about First Paw Coffee Company. Now I'm going to tell you about its Trailbreaker Blend. First Paw Coffee Company's Trailbreaker Blend is inspired by our love of the Northern Lights, frosty paws, and sled dog trails. How cool is that? The Trailbreaker Blend is a private label premium blend that was developed just for them. It's a medium dark roast from Central and South America, highlighting flavors of brown sugar, hazelnut, and plum. Be sure to go to ak.dog/free and enter to win a bunch of cool prizes. That's ak.dog/free.
All right, you guys, it's now time for our calendar of events. Coming up in April, there is a lot going on. Here are your month-long observances. It is Canine Fitness Month, and whoa, did we kick it off today. I'm going to recap our first group class of the 2021 summer season later on next week. It's Active Dog Month as well. This is a great time to check out our Adventure Dog Club, where you can find out more on our website at alaskadogworks.com. It's National Adopt a Greyhound Month. It's also National Heartworm Awareness Month, National Pet First Aid Awareness Month. This is an effort by the American Red Cross to draw attention to the need to know specialized pet first aid. Did you know that this is also one of our merit badges in the Adventure Dog Club too? It is also Prevent Lyme Disease in Dogs Month, Prevention of Cruelty to Animals Month through the ASPCA. It's National Pet Month in the United Kingdom, and April 18th through the 24th is Animal Cruelty Human Violence Awareness Week, an effort by the Humane Society of the United States. April 18th through the 24th is also National Pet ID Week. Be sure to check yours. Update those microchips, you guys. It's also Dog Therapy Appreciation Day. If you know a therapy dog team, be sure to give them a shout out this month. April 19th is National Cat Lady Day. You didn't mishear me, you guys. National Cat Lady Day is April 19th. April 21st is Bulldogs Are Beautiful Day. April 22nd is Earth Day. April 22nd is also National Beagle Day. So I want to give a shout out to my friend Dave over at the Beagle Ranch up here in Alaska. April 23rd is National Lost Dog Awareness Day. This past weekend, we did the much talked about Matsu Outdoorsman show at the Alaska State Fairgrounds. It was a busy 3 days and we met a lot of new people and sold a lot of our products. I bet we gave away 100 or more of our Alaska Dogworks stickers. And if you are in Alaska, keep an eye out. You might just see one on someone's car or water bottle. If you would like one of those stickers, please leave us a comment in our comment section. These shows are a lot of work to set up, but they are worth it in the end. On April 17th, today, we did our first group class in the park. They will be held at Wonderland Park in Wasilla at 11:30 a.m. These are free for our current and past clients and are part of your training package. If you are not a client or just want to check us out, this is a great way. We do have a nominal fee. Please check out Alaska Dogworks Facebook page for all of the event dates. They are listed there. We are gathering gear for our first ever nosework class and tri-ball, and Robert is going to do pack walks again too. If you want to get an idea of what we will be doing, head on over and watch The Pack on Amazon Prime Video. It is a really cool show. Did you know that every Wednesday and Sunday night we do a Facebook Live at 7 p.m.? So be sure to check that out too. If you missed those live broadcasts, you can always tune in later on. Also, stay tuned for info about the Summer Festival, how you can train your dog to run in the Alaska Dogworks Dryland Derby this fall, and much more. As always, you can keep up to date by following us on our social channels. Just search Dogworks Radio, and for more training tips and tricks, and to learn how to schedule a free discovery call to talk with us about how to make your dog one of the best, visit alaskadogworks.com. See you next time.
This episode of the podcast is sponsored by First Paw Coffee Company. Learn more at firstpaw.coffee.
Did you know that Alaska Dogworks trains service dogs for those in need throughout North America? Each and every service dog that is trained through the Lead Dog Service Dog Program and Michele Forto and her team has an individual training plan. We train for autistic, mobility, psychiatric, and PTSD for our soldiers for service work. If you know of someone that may need a service dog, please take a moment and check out Alaska Dogworks on social media and at alaskadogworks.com.